Well, it's October 21st, 2007, and this is the GANOOZE. In the news today, a story about Sadr City over there in Iraq. Another story about the Turkey guys. You know, some of them got killed. The Dalai Lama, again, this thing, you know, they gave him that Congressional Medal of Honor, I guess it was, highest civilian honor. I think they've given him a few of these honors, but anyway, caused a little bit of trouble at home. Then there's this IMF, you know, it's like the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. You know, just a bunch of rich people who decide what goes on. Anyway, CNN is going to have a special on this week, Planet in Peril. Sounds ominous. What the hell is that? Oh, Clarence Thomas, yeah, wrote a book. I didn't think he could write. I don't think he's written any Supreme Court decisions. Then there's these fires over there in Malibu, and what is this last one? Well, we'll have to get to that, but I can't tell what it is. Alright, so Sadr City, you know, Iraq, people killed. It's just not good. You know, we killed 49 criminals, but apparently at the hospital some of the criminals are disguising themselves by wearing diapers. And you know, I mean, they've done this before. It's a ploy of theirs, you know, the wearing of the diapers. And apparently they go on a hunger strike and reduce their weight to like 40 pounds or 50 pounds and then wear these diapers, these criminals. And there was a few of those involved in this attack, you know, few of these disguised criminals. And the American government's very proud of itself, you know, killed some criminals in diapers. So this Turkey thing, you know, they said, you know, don't mess with us, and we're going to, and so apparently these Kurds, you know, they killed 12 Turkey soldiery guys, and you know, big trouble coming. I think, you know, Turkey's going to start throwing their bombs, you know, and then the other side's going to do their, you know, and it's war thing will be starting. Okay, the Dalai Lama, you know, these Buddhist guys over there, see, they gave him an award, and all the Buddhist guys all wanted to have like a big party. Hey, Dalai, you got a freaking award, you know. I don't know where you pin it on. Well, I guess you could wear it around your neck, but you don't wear jewelry, so I guess you can't really wear it. But, you know, it's nice to get an award, you know, from a evil capitalist empire. It's nice to have a capitalist empire recognition award for your services as a non-capitalist Dalai Lama dress-wearing guy. And so anyway, they were having a party, and apparently the, you know, the Chinese government is kind of running to bed. They said, no, you can't do this partying, no parties, you know. And, you know, so it's a little bit of a problem. But apparently no one got killed or hurt or anything, so it's, you know, it's a big international incident, except, you know, there's no criminals in diapers are dead. So at least there's no dead criminals in diapers. The IMF is concerned about inflation risk, you know, the new guy there. And the new guy's replacing Wolfowitz. I didn't even know Wolfowitz was in charge of the IMF. I mean, that's just so scary that this guy would actually have a job in any form of government, anywhere. I mean, he's so scary. He has such a crazy ass. It's just amazing. So anyway, but these international bank, you know, it's all it is this, they come up with these rackets to figure out some way. It's like credit card companies sending credit cards to me. You know, you're pre-approved. Yeah, I don't have, you know, I'm broke. I'm a poor person. What are you sending me credit cards for? It's idiotic. Even my own credit card, I got a $19,000 credit limit or something. If I borrowed $19,000, guess what? I'm not going to be paying it back, butthole. But anyway, that's how they work. They try to get more money, try to get the poor people to borrow more money, and then they try to figure out some way, when they know the poor people can't pay the money back, they try to figure out some way to re-engineer the whole thing so the American government has to pay the loans off anyway. So anyway, just a racket. So anyway, yeah, so CNN's going to have some show on about all the horrors out there, you know, the global warming and we're cutting down all the trees, and all the little animals are going extinct. And what else? What other? I mean, we're all overcrowded, and I don't know whether they're going to go into, like, you know, the plagues that are coming either. You know, the bird plague and all the rest of these plagues. But they're going to do a real fun series and all the good stuff out there. And they got that whatever his name is, Sergey Gupta or whatever, this doctor guy. Really hate that guy. I remember him during the war and stuff, you know, doing all these shows on all these wonderful soldiers, and ooh, look how well they patched them all up, and you know, fuck you. Anyway, okay, yeah, Clarence Thomas. Yeah, I can't write his name right for some reason. Anyway, yeah, Yale. He says his Yale degree isn't worth 15 cents, and he's really pissed off for affirmative action for letting him get into Yale, and apparently he wishes he never went to Yale. And I just thought it's just so, you know, the guy would have nothing without affirmative action, because he's an asshole, a liar. I mean, any asshole who, you know, sits before a committee to get on the Supreme Court of the United States and says he's never discussed abortion with anybody is such a motherfucking liar. Anyway, so I was thinking about it. I was saying, it would be interesting if, you know, we had like an eBay auction for his, like, Yale law degree and his brain, you know, and have the two of them compete. And just see which one is worth more. Like, who would buy Clarence Thomas's fucking brain? Yeah, like, I want the brain of a lying nothing who would be nobody if it wasn't for his political connections and affirmative action, the fact that he has black fucking skin, right? Wouldn't be a goddamn fucking thing. Or a Yale fucking goddamn degree, which connects you to Clinton and Bush and the whole elitist network. I mean, what a stupid motherfucker to write a book like this. But we already knew he was a stupid motherfucker. Well, we knew he was a liar, and you know, and he, you know, his decisions on the Supreme Court demonstrate his stupidity. So, like I said, it's already a known fact. But goddamn, well, what a butthole. So anyway, so fires. How much time do I got left? All right, doing okay. Got my tie. I spent more time on my tie than I did researching the news. So I guess I'm an official reporter now, because I spent more time on my tie than I do on understanding the news. So there's this fire in California, Malibu, the wildfire they call them. Like, there's different kinds of fires. You know, there's wildfires, and then there's, well, I'm just kind of a lazy little, you know, insecure fire. You know, I guess they, you know, some have the A personality and some have the B personality. So there's apparently an A personality fires. It's claimed a church. This is one of its first victims was to wipe out a church. So way to go, Jesus. Way to protect that church. You know, and then there's some castle or something on the shore. But anyway, it's all these mansions. Wait, there's only 13,000 people that live in Malibu. And in the story, the only thing that was really interesting in the story is there's 25 rehabilitation facilities. 13,000 people, 25 rehabilitation facilities. I mean, it's just very funny. You know, I mean, who gets to go to the rehabilitation facility in Malibu? I mean, you know, it's just very funny. So I guess there's not much else to say on that. I mean, it's the University Pepperdine. It's right by the coast, you know, the coastal highway, Pacific Coast Highway. I was actually, did drive on that when I was in my youth. And, yeah, very scary road, right over the cliff. You can fall and stuff. It's very, ooh. So anyway, this last story is, oh yeah, an Indian guy, right? Indian official died after a monkey attack, right? But you know, the headlines are always such a lie. He didn't really die from the monkey attacks. You know, he was standing on his balcony. Apparently, some monkeys attacked him. You know, just for being an asshole, I bet. And he, you know, he probably did the like, whoa, swarming monkeys, and then he fell off his balcony. And so he died from falling off his balcony. He didn't die from the monkey attack. So anyway, it's just, you know, the news. It's just so bad. It's just such a bunch of shit. And so that's the news. And till next weekend. And, you know, remember to watch the regular good news, but the G is silent, so it's just news. And during the week. And I'm out of here, as they say. Boom.